In story mode, you're playing the game for fun. Work together to solve the crime, and play the story you want to see.
Cars in the vicinity of 535 Meeker, 1031, possible hostage situation. Extreme caution advised. Suspect description matches the trapper.
Nightbit. Yes. I am awake. Sorry, was in rest
You
mode.
ready for this?
Of course
How
I'm ready.
are you, Wispy?
Nice and easy.
Hello,
Let's go,
everyone.
What's the
Let's
plan?
hope for and skipping the rest.
Vote for choices by moving your pointer
Venom.
inside the box.
If you are new to the channel, subscribe and drop a like on the stream. Much appreciated. Venom has slithered up and the stream, emoji snake.
It doesn't feel right. Let's scope it out.
Split up.
I'll take the door around back.
Windows mine.
Stealth mode. I'll see you in there.
Use your pointer to hit the target before the timer runs out.
Join the CSN Discord URL. My sister asked me yesterday what kind of phone I want, and I told her iPhone 8 so I can play PUBG, and she was like, emoji white smile.
Hands up now!
To shoot,
Nice.
move your pointer onto the target. Think before you shoot. You do not have to open fire.
Hands behind your head, no sudden moves.
The hunt for the Trapper came to a dramatic end tonight as police from the 3rd Precinct arrested their primary suspect, Jonathan Finn. Finn is wanted in connection with a string of grisly murders that has gripped the city and claimed the lives of first response police officers. More on this story as it develops.
CSN Clan on Twitter URL.
Ladies and gentlemen, the accused, Jonathan Finn, is guilty. Of that, there's no doubt. Your job is simply to determine how he is punished. This man, the so-called Trapper Killer, has terrorized our community with his brutal murder spree. Booby-trapping his victims so our brave first responders became victims themselves. One such hero was Officer Tom Nelson, who died as he and his partner were making the arrest that brought us here today. Jonathan Finn has confessed to every single one of these crimes. Why? Because he hopes you will see him as a man, a fellow human being. But this is only another one of the Trapper's clever ploys. We cannot trust this man. He has a deceitful, twisted, villainous mind, and nothing he says or does will ever change that. I therefore recommend punishment to the full extent of the law, no less than the death penalty. Thank you.
Jonathan Finn, for the crimes for which you have been found guilty, I hereby sentence you to death by lethal injection. This court is adjourned.
Tap the logbook button on your app to read plot updates, view character biographies, and check the major ripple events affecting your story.
I am Ray Weaver, and this is The Crawl. Let's kick it off tonight with our very own homegrown villain, Johnny Finn, the Trapper. Sucker's been on death row for 5 whole years. Mr. Trapper's only got 48
Crippled
hours left
Gaming,
on our
what
big
up
blue
and
marble,
welcome.
So I thought, hey, did you know one of the victims? Phones are open. Caller 1, you're on.
Hey, so, well, yeah, man. I mean, in my point of view, like, they can't fry this son of a bitch hard
Not
enough,
much,
you know?
you.
So he got messed up as a kid. I mean, that's no excuse to take it out on our finest boys in blue.
I hear you, but it ain't like our cops got the finest reputation, you know? Look
Crippled Gaming, welcome to the stream. Emoji wide
metal,
smile.
the works. This gal's on top of the world, and guess what? Turns out she's dirtier than the rest of us down here in the mud. Mishandling evidence, improper conduct. Who knows
Crippled
what
Gaming,
else?
I wanted to play this game so far and now I got time to do so, lol. Nice man.
Good morning, everyone. Caught another pair of John Does this weekend. We're quickly racking up red names on this board, and I gotta tell you, unsolved cases don't exactly uphold the reputation we've
Crippled
built here at
Gaming,
this
I got
precinct.
tons of
Just
games,
put Marty the
lol, way
Magician
too
on the
many to
case.
play, lol.
I hear she's got a knack for making things disappear.
Son of a bitch.
Detective Calvary, pretend you didn't just say that. You're dismissed.
Damn.
Hey. Don't let Calvary get to you. Ever since he got
Yeah.
internal affairs eyes on you, he acts
Liked
like some
and
kind of
shared.
moral crusader.
At this point, I just tune him out.
Seriously. You doing all right?
Yeah. No, not really.
IA crawl further up your ass?
The world's first human-sized piece of talking
Thanks, Crippled
excrement thinks I
Gaming.
stole evidence. In different circumstances, we would be famous.
Yikes. But hey, at least everyone knows he's a turd.
No problem.
Yeah.
I would keep your distance until all this inquiry bullshit blows over. Don't throw IA any bones.
Yeah.
Detective Marney, can we have a word in my office? Look, Marney, I'm not supposed to comment on an ongoing internal affairs investigation, but if it starts
Rules,
affecting
no
my best
negativity,
detective,
no self-promoting, no spamming.
hey, don't apologize. You're a good cop. I have no doubt you didn't do anything to compromise the crime scene intentionally. The facts will speak for themselves.
Thank you for believing in me, sir.
You know, it sometimes feels like we don't have a choice in these things, but you do. You got me?
Yes, of course.
I want to believe that. But I know the trapper's set for execution in 48 hours. It's a heavy load. Knowing you sent someone to death row, I don't want you to be distracted.
I'd put him there again. Only next time, I'd make sure he didn't take my partner with him.
Officer Nelson's death was not in vain.
His death was my fault. My mess. Maybe once the trapper's pushing daisies, I can finally get a good night's sleep.
Sheringan.
You will.
Got your message. Heading to see your client now.
Sorry I couldn't make it back to town.
I'm not crazy about meeting Finn without his attorney present.
I know. Thank you for talking to him so quickly.
Well, he doesn't have much time left, does he?
No, he doesn't.
You want to give me a little preview?
He can be kind of a tough nut to crack. Be strategic.
Great. Any tips?
Their lips not in sync with voice.
Adam Jones.
Who's Adam Jones?
Better you hear it from him. You got a plan?
LOL.
I know how to get what I need. Call you after. Your attorney says you've got something you want to share with me? You've got 5 minutes. Piss around and I'm out of here.
Miss Graves, I did not kill anybody. I used to blame God for
Join
what
the
happened.
CSN
At Las
Discord
Palmas?
URL.
The orphanage?
We were just kids. We trusted them. But I've forgiven them now. God teaches us to forgive.
You can't forgive your abusers once you've put them in the ground. Forgiveness doesn't work like that.
I didn't kill anyone!
Finn, calm down.
Calm? I'm about to fucking die! And nobody will know the truth.
What do you mean? What truth?
I'm gonna die a liar. A dirty, sinning liar.
Truth about what?
The confession, the murders, everything!
Oh, so now you didn't kill them? The chaplain, the orderly? Then who did? Adam Jones?
Adam was my friend at the orphanage.
CSN Clan on
Things
Twitter
we'd been through
URL.
together, who could blame him for killing them?
Gonna go say hi to Hispy, be right back.
I'm listening, but you have to give me more to go on.
Adam and I, we seen some shit together. Makes you close.
Okay, tell
Adam
her I
escaped,
said hi too.
And I found drugs. I was high from the moment I got
Emoji
out.
waving hand with medium light
And
skin
a couple of
tone.
years later, a couple of centuries, hell if I know, Adam tracks me down online. And he keeps writing me and writing
Sarah
me and bringing up
Criscollege, hey,
all that
how's
old
it
shit
going?
from the orphanage. He says he knows exactly how to make him pay. So we made an arrangement. I rat myself out, I take the heat off him, spend a couple of months in the clink, and then wham! Trapper strikes again.
Check out
Can't
the
be me, 'cause
CSN
I'm in
Clan on
here.
YouTube URL.
Makes sense, right?
Pretty convenient.
Convenient? Convenient is Father Raminsky running an orphanage. Fox in a hen house. You have no idea what it was like in there. The playroom. Oh, that's what he called it, but I think he was the only one who was having any fun in there. Cops never found it?
No.
Well, you can go see for yourself.
Not even sure if the orphanage
Someone
is still
disliked
standing.
this. WTF, haha.
So where is he?
Adam?
Wow, that's
Now?
messed up.
No idea.
How can we find him? Gotta start someplace.
I got a place.
Where?
It's not, It's better if I draw you a map.
Sarah Chris Glitch, right?
You gonna draw me a treasure map?
All I can do is point you in the
It's
right
all
direction.
good, thanks.
But,
How about you, bro?
You got words. Use them.
I kind of need to show
Join
you
my
myself.
community on PS4. Wispy FPS.
So let's say you're telling the truth. You don't know where he is now. Sounds to me like he's left you high and dry.
I know what Adam's like. Kind of places he hangs around. We could go together.
Sarah
check
Chris
it out.
Glitch not much wanted to play this game for a while now.
I can't take it! I'm not supposed to be here! It's not supposed to go like this!
Finn! Stop it!
This is insane.
Sarah Chris
Adam
Glitch,
told
how
me this
about you?
wouldn't happen.
He told me I'd be out by now. He
Couldn't
promised!
like it.
Finn, listen to me. I will look into this, Adam Jones, what you're saying, but even if it's true...
Rules, no
Might be a day
negativity,
late
no
and a dollar short.
self-promoting, no spamming.
Sorry.
Emoji eyes. Thanks, Sarah Chris Glitch.
How'd it go?
How do you think?
I got a report back on Adam Jones. He was at Las Palmas same time as my client, but he died in the same fire that closed it for good.
Look, I know where you're going with this, and it's not gonna work. There's no way they're letting Finn out. It's too flimsy.
I know. That's not what I'm
Feels
after.
creepy, this
Then why
voice
bring me out
saying
here?
what I'm writing,
Tell the judge
haha,
about Adam
emoji
Jones.
happy
Maybe
tears,
he'll grant
cool
Finn
though.
a temporary release and help the cops track down Jones.
Lana, it's too late.
It could lead to an appeal.
All we're doing is delaying the inevitable.
Adam Jones is reasonable
If you
doubt,
guys wanna
Felicity.
join
Not
my
enough to
lobby,
overturn.
Finn
sub
is
up.
not a good man.
LOL, it's
But
a
if he
fair
dies,
trade.
and you didn't
Join
do
my
everything in your
community
power
and
to
come
make sure
play.
he is the trapper,
LOL,
could
it's
you
from
live
the
with yourself?
PS4 robot voice. Haha, sorry.
Yeah. You're right. Let's take it to Judge Vanstone, see what happens.
Thank you, Felicity.
Now you
Don't
could.
thank me yet. Thank you so much for seeing me so quickly.
Miss Petty already filled me in on this whole Adam Jones business.
Yes, sir. I just spoke with Mr. Finn.
Now, in my experience, you light a candle under a man's ass, you can fly a balloon out of his mouth.
Sir?
Are you buying his story?
Sheringan.
I have doubts, but we do have a record of an Adam Jones at the orphanage. Same time as Finn.
It makes me
Has
laugh
anyone
though.
spoken to Jones?
I
He's
like
been
it,
presumed
wink.
dead for years.
That's quite a stretch, don't you think?
Listen
Even
here,
if
dot
Jones
dot dot. I
exists,
am going
how
to
can you be
hack your
sure
account
Finn
and
can
every
track him
account
down?
and delete them. Emoji happy tears. I am the robot speaking to you by skipping the rest. LOL.
There's no way to know unless we try, sir.
You're full of surprises, Miss Graves. Well, if you were in my position, what would you do?
How dare you speak the rest?
I think that he can help us. If you
CSN
grant
Clan on
Finn
Twitter
a single-day
URL.
release under armed guard, we may save an innocent man from wrongful execution.
I see. All right, Miss Graves. I'm going to grant Jonathan Finn a temporary release into police custody. But only for 3 hours, no more.
Thank you. Hey, Lana, you're not gonna believe this.
He actually went for it?
3 hours.
Surprised the heck out of me.
Wow. Nice work, Felicity.
Don't call me that. I'm gonna head over to Homicide and let him know.
Good call. And Felicity, thank you.
Don't thank me yet.
Emoji thinking face, huh?
Outrageous. Case against Finn was air goddamn tight. Nailed him with a hostage, for Christ's sake. Had to be one hell of a
That's
tale
what
for you
they
to go and
grand
spin the
Finn.
judge's head around.
I'm just doing my job, Detective Calvary. I try not to miss things that
I'm
might be
back.
important.
Emoji face
I know
with
that's
stuck
sort of
out
foreign
tongue and
concept around
closed
here.
eyes.
I'm not gonna punch a DA. Not a lady one, at least.
Who exactly was Adam Jones? Did he come up at all during the investigation?
Uh-huh. There was an Adam Jones at the orphanage.
Ultraviolet, welcome back.
But you know
B.
what? Sorry fucker was killed in the fire that shut the place down. So the story kind of ends there.
Finn's got impeccable timing. You don't think he's full of it?
I'm just covering every possibility. And Judge wants this thing airtight. Double airtight. He's granting a temporary release into police custody to help find Adam Jones. Finn tells me Rominsky had a secret room at the orphanage. Called it the playroom. It's where he held his extracurricular activities. Does that sound familiar?
I'd remember something like that. That didn't come out in the report.
I was wondering, Mr. Hillary, so when you analyzed the bodies of the Trapper's victims, did you find anything that might suggest there could be another suspect?
Gosh, that was 5 years ago. I don't think so.
So no reason to suspect anyone but Finn.
I do recall only, submitting a partial analysis of the evidence because Mr. Finn confessed, so it seemed open and shut.
So there was more evidence left to analyze.
Good luck with the
trace
game.
signatures.
You're awesome.
Do you have access to all that data?
Have to sleep now.
Now just
smile.
hold on a goddamn second. How can you even entertain the idea of letting this scumbag out of his cell? Finn had motive. He went through hell at Las Palmas. He hated the police. We even found his hair at another crime scene.
The RV park, right? That was the social worker? And, Detective Marney, would you mind walking me through that night again?
I'll walk you through it in 2 words.
Thanks, Sarah Chris Glitch. Have a good one.
Could have had Finn in handcuffs right then and there.
I think I'd like to hear from Detective Marney, if you don't mind.
Sure. Catherine Hope was a social worker at Las Palmas Orphanage. We didn't know Finn had her. We got a 10-8 at Hog Haven Trailer Park out by the highway. A break-in in progress. I was closest to the scene, so I went solo. Should have been a piece of cake, but that night everyone was on pins and needles because the Trapper was raising Cain. And any one of us could have been next.
Thanks. Emoji victory hand with medium light skin tone. Emoji cool smile. Got chores to do, but I am watching Lurkin. Emoji eyes. Sounds good, no worries.
This is 609 on the CFBIP. Open exit on the highway, no perp. Gonna make an entry to the trailer.
609 acknowledged, caution advised.
Search for the clues shown at the top of the screen. Use your pointer to highlight the clues before the timer runs out. Some of these clues could help you in the future, so try to find them all.
Join the CSN Discord URL. CSN Clan on Twitter URL.
Help me. Please. Okay. Just keep quiet. Who did this to you?
I was in the bar. I don't know. I woke up here. Oh God, please help me, please. What's happening?
Okay, I'm gonna remove the timer. Oh crap.
Oh God! Oh my God, get me out of there! Ah!
Shh, calm down, please.
Hurry!
Gom. Check out the CSN Clan on YouTube URL.
Well, at least we only had one casualty that night.
Not that it did a lot of good. Social worker was killed in a hit and run a few weeks later.
It wasn't the kind of thing I'm eager to repeat.
Finn must have seen you coming. Got out before finishing the job.
Yeah, split so quick he left his gear behind.
It was very brave of you to go in there alone.
I was, just doing my job.
And, how did you link Finn to the scene?
I discovered that Mr. Finn had left a hair at the scene. We ran the DNA through our criminal database, and he came up as the match.
He was already in the system?
Finn had been in and out of the station so many times he practically had a door with his name on it. When we got the
Rules,
tip,
no
that he'd been
negativity,
spotted
no
at a squat, he just
self-promoting,
happened to
no
be driving
spamming.
by.
Shit just seems to fall in your lap, Detective.
At least I caught him, dick.
Uh-oh. Mama Bear's got a temper. Watch out.
I'm sorry, Detective, but your attitude is not helping.
I'm sorry. Last I checked, this was my case. And I got my guy convicted. Who the fuck are you to question my competency?
I'm a district attorney. Are you finished?
The Trapper case shook everyone up. I think we've poured enough salt on all our own wounds for one night.
Sergeant.
I think that about covers it. Or anything else we can help you with?
Do you have Adam Jones's forensics records on file?
Well, not from his death.
Were there samples taken when he was placed in the orphanage?
Yes, most likely.
Would it be possible to pull those records and run them against evidence found at the Trapper's crime scene?
Are you shitting me? You're wasting the time of this entire division, you understand? I got a better idea. We let that psycho die on the table.
Calvary, stop. We'll have Mr. Hillary look into it. Let you know if we find anything.
Thank you.
Hey, Graves.
Yeah?
I just wanted to say that...
Calvary's a dick.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You were really helpful. See you later, Detective Marney. Huh. A rat trap. Target number 1, Rupert Walsh, local undertaker, drunk, no apparent connection to Las Palmas orphanage. After the murder, the trapper rigged a shotgun to the motel door and the first responding officer was killed. Second target, Frederick LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas, drug charges, assaults, but no convictions. Trapper left his body in a pitch-black room and filled the light fixture with C4. First responding officer flipped the switch, and sayonara. Third target, Father Rominsky. The trapper had sewn explosives inside his body, wired to blow if he moved a muscle. Left him sitting in a prayer position, and he was forced to confess his sins, namely the abuse he and his cronies conducted at the orphanage. The first responder was... it was Sergeant Teller. A theory. While the first target had no apparent connection to Las Palmas, all the responding officers were from the 3rd Precinct, including Detective Marney. Were the initial victims just a smokescreen, and the real targets the 3rd Precinct police? Why would he target them? Contacts.
Who would you like to call?
Becky Marney.
Calling Becky Marney. Hi, Detective Marney. This is Felicity Graves.
Hi.
Hi, I'm so sorry for calling so late, but I've just been going over the case files and... Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
Sure. Hit me.
Well, I noticed that all of the first responders were from the 3rd Precinct, including yourself. And do you think it's possible that the real targets in each of the trapper killings were actually the first responding officers?
I suppose it's possible.
Well, I'm not trying to accuse the cops of anything, and I know you were one of the responders, too. So that's kind of why I was wondering if there might be something there, some grudge. You knew the other cops, right? Do you know if there's any reason to think that Finn might have targeted them?
Honestly, I could think of a million reasons. I was in the 3rd Precinct, sure, but I got out of there as soon as I could.
How do you mean?
Place was a hellhole, at least back then. Drugs, bribes, you name it. Those were not good guys.
Still?
A lot of it cleaned up pretty soon after the trapper killings.
Interesting. Well, thank you. You've been very helpful, Detective Marney.
No problem. And call me Becky.
Thank you, Becky.
This is 125 at the 1016. Making entry.
125 acknowledged. Caution advised.
This is the police. Anyone here? Oh, dear God. Sir, can you hear me?
Brew that
Hey,
scared
what's going
me.
on?
Becky, it's
What?
not good. The victim. It's one of us.
What? What happened?
We're still sorting through the mess, but call came in, there was a body. Responder showed up. Body was rigged. It looks just like a trapper murder.
Police? Who? How?
It's Calvary.
What? No, that doesn't... That's ridiculous.
I don't know all the details yet. We're still sorting through the mess. It's pretty rough in there.
Oh my God.
Excuse me, would you please stay clear of my working area? Thank you.
From what we can piece together, it looks like Calvary was, indulging in some private hospitality.
Hired hospitality?
Yep.
Track her down?
Just the manager's vague description, brunette, 20s.
Great.
Calvary's firearm was
Brew.
discharged, full clip.
Brad, are you
The only blood in
serious?
here is his own. And, Officer Montesino's.
The responder?
Calvary's body was rigged. With traps.
Fuck. That's a whole clip.
Ultraviolet saw your message and yes.
Why would he fire
Wow,
this
I
way?
missed LOL.
And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God.
Sheringan.
It's really him.
Yay, I figured it out. A few people got killed. LOL.
Anything?
Nothing useful.
Becky, I tried to call you last night.
Yeah?
You didn't answer.
I didn't feel like talking.
Where were you?
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah. So?
You know how this looks, right?
What are you saying?
Everybody knows how you two felt about each other, Becky.
Jesus, Carl.
Just be careful. Becky, please.
Whatever you're thinking, stop.
I'm trying to help you.
Yes, I hated Calvary. I hated Calvary, but not like this.
Becky.
This is insane. This just makes things a million times worse. And you're not helping.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Well, that's part 1 of Hidden Agenda. Ema ended there. Emoji waving hand. For tomorrow for the next episode. Okay, nice gameplay. Bet emoji wide smile. I'll stream both for later or 40. Have a good one, guys.